48. We'll try to cross him over. And I'll... A small town ready for racing. We bring the NASCAR Double G Cup Series to the Frost Canyon Speedway. It's a 1-mile track just outside of the small town of Tiffin, Ohio, which is the hometown of the 50 cars driver, Racing Gill. Playoff driver looking to make it into the round of 4. But right now, it looks like he might not. You're going to see the point standings pop up. 3 of the playoff drivers got 0 points last week because they were involved in the first big wreck of the day in Talladega. Racing Gill, Austin Dillon, and Jimmy Johnson all received 0 points. While last week's winner, Chase Elliott, starts in 5th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back here is also a playoff driver. We'll see how it works out today in this 1-mile flat short track. Who's going to get the win? Who's going to move on? Let's take a look. Some of the cars to watch for in this race. Starting at the back. Start with playoff driver Austin Dillon. Start shotgun on the field. He looks to be the guy to win. He's going to have to use probably some strategy and avoid some of the accidents today, but it should be a fun one for him. Playoff driver Jimmy Johnson always has a great day. Didn't qualify all that well today, but he says he has a handling car. At this track, you can handle and stay around that bottom. You're going to do well. About William Byron, he's got a fast car today, as he looks to redeem himself from this this round of the playoffs, being eliminated after the last one. Playoff driver Kyle Busch right now, 32 points ahead of the cut line. Looking good. He's going to need a good finish today to get up there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. not always that good on short tracks, but today he could find his way to a good finish on a short track. He needs to win. He needs to get a good finish to lock himself into the round of 4. Can he do it? Next up, Chase Elliott has a fast race car, starts 5th. And he's pretty much locked into the round of 4 with the win last week. It's time to find out if he can beat out the rest of this pack starting 5th. And of course, Racing Gill needs to find his way to that top spot. He told me he's going to be aggressive today to get up to the front. And finally, Chase Briscoe has a really fast race car, starts on pole. See if he can get it done today. Time for drivers to start their engines and get going from Frost Canyon Speedway. Enjoy today's race. From Frost Canyon. Oh! Gill pushes Briscoe up into turn 1. Will he repay the favor as we come to lap 2? Oh, crash on the backstretch, Sammy Smith. We stay green. And a crash on the front stretch. This will put us under caution. 5 cars in it. And you see there, Truex washes up. Logano gets into Logano. Austin Cindric caught up in it. Noah Gragson and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. caught up in it as well. Big crash on the front straightaway here. And this will put us under our first caution of the afternoon. William Byron barely gets by. You see right there, 5 cars in it. 5 cars are out of this race early on. We'll go back green lap number 6. You see Elliott now top like 5. Oh, we have a crash in the back. Michael McDowell, Ty Gibbs, and more caught up. There's got to be 10 cars involved in the wreck early in, or just about halfway. We'll get the halfway bonus this time. If the race were to end right now, Gil would not be in the final four. But luckily it doesn't end now, and there's still time for trouble. Christopher Bell gets through. Dale Jr. barely gets through. A lot of cars in it. In this crash, you see the red flag temporarily out right now. This should be a short one. The track is blocked. Multiple cars in it. 13 in total involved in the crash. A big pile up here on the front straight. Now back to green. 2 to go. Now here they come. Back to the white flag. 14, 50. Battling. 50's blocking. Grayson would not be in the final four. Coming around white to the checker. He wins it. But we'll have to see if... I think Grayson won. It might be Chase Briscoe. Here's another look. Look at the block he threw to get to the white flag. And then coming back around, you're going to see it. Who wins this race? NASCAR's announcing it is Grayson Gill, but he does not make the final four. He loses out by 4 points. You'll get a look later.